and that is going to be with the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Like I told you yesterday, I was looking for a reason to play them over. I couldn't because they had a head-to-head, but I had the pitching that wasn't giving me the over. I think I got it today, and we got a short number because they like to throw Scherzer, because everybody likes to bet Scherzer under. I think Scherzer's got some over value because he gets steamed to the under number one. But we'll get to the total in a minute. Scherzer opens up $1.55, but he gets faded down to $1.40. Mets are hot, so. Mets on the mound for the Mets, a total 7.5 under, -20, so they're giving me an opportunity to get no juice on this game here today. But I may sit and see if I get even a drop down to a 7, so I may sit on this one before I play it. Actually, I am. I would recommend you do the same. You start seeing it creep up a little bit, you get on the 7.5. But the Nats are 43 and 14, their last 57 in New York. They have owned them 6-2 for the Nats. The last, or 9-2 for the Nats. Their last 11 road games, 2-5. Their last 7 overall, though. But Scherzer 22-7 on the road, 21-8 overall. So that's usually when you get a winning pitcher, everybody wants to correlate that to and under. And yes, it does happen often, but Scherzer gets a lot of run support, which you may want to look into that before you start jumping on his unders. Mets 5-2 overall, 1-4 though for Mets. His last 5 home starts. 4 straight overs for the Nats, but the under is 7 straight for them versus a lefty on the mound. But Scherzer on Friday, don't know what it is, but Friday is, that weekend game, big something about it. 11-2 and 1 to the over for Scherzer on a Friday start. The over for the Mets, we're always going to find good numbers there. 22-8-5 at home, 38-17-8 overall. And but Mets is a under pitcher at home, 6-1 and 8-2 his last 10 overall. But 4-0-1 to the over for these two teams head to head. So I am going to ride, and maybe I'm getting sucked in a little bit to that number at 7.5, looking for the 7. But I am definitely playing this as an executive play to the over with Washington and the New York Mets. And the total right now is 7.5. Look for it to maybe go down to 7 and buck the steam here. So the over with the Mets and the Nationals is a 10-unit play for me today.